Hello mga kabutuanon! Ako si Pio. Nilausab kita sa atong serbisyo info. Mga kabutuanon, matag Marso atong gisaulog ang Fire Prevention Month aron mapahinumdom kanato nga ang sunog malikayan kung kita magmatngon ug sundon ang pahimangno. Ania ang pipila ka mga fire prevention tips. Una, i-unplug ang mga appliances nga wala gamita, labi na sa tibok gabi o kung walay tao sa panimalay. Susihon kanunay ang electrical equipment aron malikayan ang overloading sa electrical circuits. Ikaduha, kung gamit og gas sa pagluto, susiha kung adunay hungaw sa gasul ug siguruha kanunay nga ang tangke sa LPG natago sa lugar nga maayo ang bentilasyon aron malikayan ang pagtipon sa mga singaw sa gas. Ikatulo, ipatuman ang no smoking policy sa sulod ug sa gawa sa balay ug ilabay sa hustong paagi ang upos sa sigarilyo. Ang masunog ng mga materyales naglakip sa kandila, lighter ug posporo na kinahanglang itago ug maayo na dili makabot sa mga bata. Mga kabutuanon, ang kaluwasan sa matag pamilya magsugod sa atong kaalam ug pagmatngon. Maghiusa ug magkinabangay kita sa paglikay sa sunog aron maprotektahan ang atong panimalay ug ang komunidad. Alang sa dugang pang mga serbisyo info sa LGU Butuan, tutok lang din sa Butuan City PIO.
Heavenly Father, we come to you today with humble hearts, seeking your guidance and wisdom as we begin this program. We pray that this program would be a time of learning, growth, and fellowship for all of us. Help us to listen to one another with open hearts and open minds, and to support one another as we strive to serve you in all that we do. Please give us the strength and the courage to follow your will and to use the gifts and talents you have given us to make a positive difference in the world. We pray all of this in your holy name. Amen.
Siap na.
Siap na.
Mabuhay! You have arrived at your destination. Maliyaw nga pagkanino, Butuan.
Let's go.
We're home.
Programa nga inyong kasaligan, kadangpan, mga balita o impormasyon. Butuan Aksyon, Teleradyo.
Malipayong Biyernes mga kabutuanon. Kailangan nga mga greetings, no? Happy Friday mga kabutuanon. It's another week na po, no? Nga programa sa ato ang Butuan Aksyon Teleradyo pagatod sa mga impormasyon, balita o mga labing importante nga mga hisgutanan karong simanaha. Live kita sa atong official Facebook page sa Butuan City Public Information Office. Kining programa hato kaninyo sa Butuan City Public Information Division. Ako si Richmond Hinayo, ang inyong kaabag sa serbisyo.
Og sa sunod na lamang nga mga minuto mga kabutuanon, atong pagahisgutan ang mga hisgutanan nga may kalambigitan sa lokal nga panggamhanan, mga serbisyo publiko nga og mga kalihukan dinhi sa atong syudad. Ako si Gracial Gorgoya og mag-uban kita sa paghatod og impormasyon, pagpaabot sa tingog sa katawhan ug pagpasabot sa mga plano sa atong syudad alang sa kaayuhan sa tanan. Adong Biyernes na usab March 28, 2025. Maayong hapon mga kabutuanon.
Siyempre mga kabutuhan, kalimot sa pag-like and share sa atong live streaming. Mamahimo sab kamong mag-comment sa ubos sa atong live streaming kay inyong opinion, ayong sugyot o ang inyong pangutana importante kanamo. Stay tuned lang diha para sa mas daghan pang detalye sa atong hisgutanan karong adlaw. Kini inyong butuan sa teleradyo, balita, serbisyo, aksyon. Partner, weekend na sab, no? Karong Lunes medyo bitin lang tagamay
Kay pagka
pagka Tuesday,
oo.
it's a holiday pero okay lang. Honor gapon, magyapon tayo time to relax, no, sa weekend.
Yes.
What are your plans? Karong kuan week. Karong
Kana nga day.
Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and
Oo.
Sunday, of course. Kuan na siya. Time to kanang wala magig ang imong sleep partner mas taas-taas. Ano sir ka mo kuan. So, wala siya tapos maglaba. One of the kaya Saturday no murag Monday siya nga to kanang ihatag nimo sa mga maghilo sa balay, diba?
Pero katigalahan nimo na partner ba kay kanang di ba na naman tayo 2 days nga break na makapahulay ta pero pag abot sa Sunday kay more maluyahan na bunda no kay
Pagka Saturday ay Friday, yes. Tapos
Pero dali ramang good. Dali naging adlaw no kanang taas kayo ang ato ang trabaho ba ang schedule.
So gusto nimo duha ka adlaw trabaho tapos 5 ka adlaw ka break.
Baliktad.
Pero I think
Ibaliktad.
daghay mga makarelate sa ato sa
Ana gina ang kanang mga sentimiento sa mga tao
Correct.
labi na pag Domingo na magunahon na dahil nga ugma. No, trabaho na sad pero nga na gina doble kayod kita.
Correct, oo.
Labi na kung natay pamilya partner unya muna gingon nga laban lang bisan buhay kalaban. Mila partner dito maglangay ato ng lakbitan ng mga highlights sa mga pangitabo sa City Government of Butuan. Unang-una, malampuson ang napahigayon nga creation of New Butuanon pasalubong workshop nga hitabo sa Pavilion, Buod Promontory and Eco Park, Barangay Pinamangkulam sa atong Dakbayan. Kinigisalmutan sa mga estudyante sa kolehiyo gikan sa FSUU, CSU, SGIT, PECIT o BCCI.
Gipasindunggan kinik partner sa City Tourism and Cultural Affairs Department sa lokal nga panggamhanan sa Butuan uban sa suporta sa Department of Trade and Industry. Sa workshop gitudluan ang mga estudyante sa pagluto sa Butuanon delicacies sama sa palagsing ug kusilba. Apil na ang paghatag og idea kalabot sa packaging ug branding alang sa pagpataas sa promotion ug marketing.
Gipasiugdahan kini sa City Tourism and Cultural Affairs Department.
Hindi kalihukan partner.
Sorry. Kini nga kalihukan o sa kalakan sa pag-develop og bag-ong pamaagi aron maila sa ubang dapit ang mga produkto sa Butuan labi na ang gama nga delicacies nga mapasigarbo sa ubang dapit. Lauman nga daghan pang produkto sa Butuan ang i-develop human sa ipaigayong kompetisyon sunod bulan. Sa laing bahin, girekomenda sa TUV Nord ang lokal nga pagamahanan sa Butuan nga makadawat og maintenance of certificate under ISO 9001-2015 human tigayong tulo ka adlaw nga second surveillance audit sa managlahing departamento sa syudad niadto March 18 hangtod 20.
Sa tulo ka adlaw nga audit gitan-aw ang mga processes, implementasyon sa management system kung nasunod ba ang rekisito sa ISO 9001-2015. Giila sa taga TUV Nord ang lakang sa mga departamento aron masunod ang ISO 9001-2015 og mga inisyatibo para mahimong plastar ang pagpatuman niini. Sa mensahe nga gipaabot ni Mayor Ronnie Vicente Lagnada, pinaagi kang attorney alay sa Emma Concepcion Bordios, CMO Office Manager, nga bisan pa man malampuson ang nahimong second surveillance audit, giawhag niya ang mga empleyado nga mahimong able sa oportunidad para sa kalambuan.
Ang second surveillance audit usa ka paagi aron masiguro nga natuman ang ISO 9001-2015 para mahatag ang kalidad ug insaktong serbisyo sa katawan sa atong syudad sa Butuan. Nakabenepisyo ang 66 ka residente sa Barangay San Ignacio sa gipahigayong Barangay Civil Registration System kon BCRS sa City Civil Registry Department ngadto March 19.
Pipila sa mga residente, tigulang man o batanon ang nakisusi sa aktibidad aron makabalo sa mga rekisitos og makabaton og birth certificate. Gi-assist sa sila sa mga personahe sa CCRD aron mapasabot kanila ang mga rekisitos. Gilauman nga mobalik pagbisita ang CCRD human sa 10 days posting para ma-follow up ang mga nag-apply sa birth certificate.
Ang aktibidad ug tanong gipaygayon sa CCRD sa tumong makunhuran ang ihap sa wala pay birth certificate sa syudad nga usa ka gitanaw sa lokal nga pagamahanan sa Butuan sa pagpanguna ni Mayor Ronnie Vicente Lagnada kauban si City Vice Mayor Lawrence Lemuel H. Fortun ug sanggunian panlungsod members.
Butuan Aksyon, Teleradyo.
At ang sa pagbalik sa Butuan sa Teleradyo ating isgutan ang usa ka proyekto sa Agusan National High School nga dunay ikatabang aron ma-divert ang atensyon sa mga bata sa gadget. Sa pagbalik sa Butuan Aksyon Teleradyo. Hello mga kabutuanon, ako si Pio. Niya nausab kita sa atong serbisyo info. But ba nimong ipa-cancel ang business record sa imong patigayon o negosyo pero wala ka nahibalo kung unsay proseso? Ubanan ka ni Pio alang sa step-by-step nga proseso sa cancellation of business record sa buhatan sa City Business Permits and Licensing Department o CBPLD. I-check una ang mga checklist of requirements. Kung nakumpleto na ang imong rekisitos, isumiti kini sa City Business Permits and Licensing Department sa Window 2 o fill upan dayon ang business record cancellation form. Kulatan ang mong aplikasyon kay i-validate o aprubahan pa kini sa taga CBPLD. Muadto na dayon sa City Treasury Department human nga maaprubahan o mabutangan og pilang kantidad sa balayronon o order of payment. Mubalik dayon sa CBPLD Window 2 ug dalohon ang official receipt nga issue sa taga City Treasurer's Department ug hulatan lang dayon nga ma-release ang dokumento o Certificate of Cancelled Business Record. Alang sa dugang pa mga serbisyo info sa LGU Butuan, tutok lang dinhi sa Butuan City PIO.
programa nga inyong kasaligan. Kadangpan, mga balita o impormasyon. Butuan aksyon, Radyo.
Partner, karong hapuna, doon natay importante special guest,
yes,
no?
oo.
Bata pa ni, partner. Pero bata na may
Taas na
karapatan
kayong
na.
ko, ano?
Ingon pa sila. So, bata ni siya, partner, no? Pero dako, halap pa, wide ang iyahang...
Ang mind nila.
Ang ilang mind, no?
Correct,
In terms
oo.
of pagtabang nila sa kapwa estudyante,
Correct.
no? In terms of kanang pagtabang po nila sa kinaiyahan, no? Daghan sila kanang naunahunaan nga mga project na makatabang sa kabataan at the same time makatabang sa kinaiyahan. Kaya sa ni ka proyekto partner sa Agusan National High School nga dunay katabang aron ma-divert ang atensyon sa mga bata sa gadget. Ug unsa ni ato ning isgutan.
Yes, partner, no, para matubag og paghatag sa atong mga pangutana, atong makauban live diri karon si Mr. Moises Justin III B. Ilogon, ang SSLG President sa Agusan National High School.
Hi sir, maayong hapon.
Hello, sir. Hello, hello.
Kanang wala tanaanad partner nga medyo bata ato ang
Atong
istorya.
guest.
Pero si Sir kaginaw before ta nagstorya before pa nag-live na feel na ko sa iya ang kanang iyang in-depth no nga knowledge about the project.
Yes, oo.
Sir, mangutana lang mi ni Ate Gracial nimo no. Unsa din yung Project Unplug ug unsa magi objective ani?
Correct.
Okay, so I would like to first emphasize, sir, kung anong naay Project Unplug.
Anong naay Project Unplug?
Sir, after the pandemic, common sight na sa ato nga makita nga ang youth, they easily fall victim to gadget addiction, internet addiction. Now, sa ANHS SSLG, sir, sa Agusan National High School na Supreme Secondary Learner Government, we didn't see this problem as something na masolve sa symposium, sa seminar. Instead, sir, na-notice na mo nga this problem branched other more issues sa amo ang students. This branched to academic underperformance. This also led to short attention spans among students, dili lang sa Agusan National High School but to other schools as well. Now, we wanted to change this. We wanted to propose a solution, and this is through Project Unplug, to disconnect the students from the negativity brought by gadget addiction, internet addiction, and reconnect them to what matters most, nature.
Kasi di ba, mga teenagers nowadays are kung
Very
hindi nasa cellphone na talaga ang ilahang kanang ilahang kinabuhi. Really mabuhi og walay cellphone, no?
One of the pagpunta mo unsay butanga dili ka kaya nga cellphone
Wala.
gidayon no.
Balang walay wallet basta may cellphone. Sir, unsay nakapadasig sa pagplano sa kini nga initiative? What makes you inspired to make this project ng English na pug ko? Ug ngano man kini nga very important siya karon nga panahon nga grabe ang paggamit sa gadgets among the teenagers.
Yes, sir. Kay there are other ways naman, sir, to remove the concept of gadgets sa students natin. There are other ways naman. Pero the thing is, we want them to appreciate nature as well. In Agusan National High School, we value impactful activities. And through that, sir, we pag sa mga PPAs namin, mga project, plans, and activities namin, sir, we always make sure that these are impactful. And one way of doing that, sir, is covering 2 core values at once. In this case, sir, sa Project Unplugged, we made sure that we were able to cover makakalikasan and makatao, sir. And in that way, it's another process of deviating the students' attention from gadget addiction, sir. And one thing, sir, is strategically, in a strategic perspective, is naka-inline naman siya sa framework ng DepEd, which is the mental health and psychosocial support na framework. So, strategically, it is a feasible way of proposing a solution to the issues that I have mentioned, sir. And one thing din, sir, is this stigma that for the other student leaders naman, there's this ongoing stigma sa mga makakalikasan na projects. Sinasabi nila na always clean-up drives, mga tree planting. But the message we're trying to relay is that yung makakalikasan na core value, there is something it is something that it is something deeper that students are able to resonate back with nature. So that is the message we're trying to convey through Project Unplug.
Okay, but how can we motivate the students? Kasi
Correct.
it's easy for us to say, no, na, hey, kalikasan
oo,
tayo.
But
But how can we convince them na
To join.
and
Oo.
parang, okay, I want to be part of that.
to
Na
support
parang,
your
Yes.
project.
Ano yung tone natin?
Okay, so sir, sa actual proposal namin, sir, is we identify talaga because in the SSLG we need to first dapat very precise ang aming preparation. So we determine problems, and one of that, sir, it's a very good observation, sir, na students who it's
Who
not
cares?
who cares,
Oh,
di ba?
oh.
That meron ko yung cellphone,
Oh.
kailangan pa na ko ihawa.
And it's very ironic kasi cellphone is ano to?
Convenient na siya eh.
Ano to ito? Electronic yung mga trash something it can add on sa ano, 'di ba?
Sa waste.
Sa waste,
Yeah.
electronic waste, I think what tawag ito? Oo. E-waste.
But sir, yes, Kato, with that established, sir, no, that students, may cellphone na sila, why would they want to not have this? It is a convenient device for entertainment, for leisure, para sa atong tanan. But, sorry, sir.
Oh, yes.
Pero, with this established, sir, na problem, na challenge, we crossed this border in a way where yung activities ng Project Unplugged is specifically catered sa students. So basically, we can implement reward systems para naman mainggan yung atong mga students
okay.
nga para mo appeal ani niya. So this is moto akong gi-state kagaina, sir. Ang issue sa gadget addiction, it is not a problem that can easily be solved by seminars and symposiums. It is something that should be laid attention upon, sir. So through Project Unplug, dili lang siya seminar and symposium, but through interactive activities nga maengganyo ang students and can promote kato, sir, the disconnection from the negativity brought by gadget addiction to the reconnection sa atong nature.
Okay. Kasi 'di ba, for me lang one siguro sa strategy should be parang ipautro na to ilang mindset. I-inculcate sa ilaha ang kanang importance sa environment, and then kumusta na ang environment na to so that ma-feel man nila because ngayon global warming, ma-feel na nila ang effect and everything, no?
Yeah.
So once ma-absorb na nila tong problem, I think ma-change ang ilang mindset
Indeed,
to
sir.
join,
Indeed.
no? Pero anyways, no, unsa may kaninyong usa sa inyong programa mo on digital detox challenge. Giyon sa ninyo pagdasig ang mga students, no? Giyon sa ninyo pag-motivate ang mga students nga yun na nga, mubiya ta sa itong mga gadgets o maapil ta sa outdoor activities. How can we paano natin siya kasi you are also a student, no? Mga katropa ni mo ni sila. How can you convince them, hey, let's go out, let's do some outdoor activities and iwan natin yung cellphone natin. Paano kaya, that is a challenge for you, paano mo kaya sila ma-convince to join you with that advocacy?
Sir, weekends, they are free days for students, and I think for you as well. So that is a time where sobrang todo talaga yung scroll natin sa TikTok, sa Facebook, sa Instagram, and that is why part sa proposal namin, sir, is that the digital detox challenge is specifically targeted sa mga days where gadget addiction really is serving its role. Now, in a way, sir, we want I established kanina, sir, that our activities, we want them to be interactive, that the students are able to enjoy what they're doing. Kasi the thing is, if seminar and symposiums lang yung ginagawa natin, of course, maboboard sila. Okay, I'd rather have my phone. But through this, sir, with them resonating back with nature, we are able to give them a realization that deviating from these addictions can sometimes be okay. Kay, part of our paper, sir, is cite din kami ng sources namin, sir, mga references. In a study ni Palma from 2023, it was proven that students who spend 4 to 5 hours with gadgets, they tend to have a higher chance of burnout and stress. While students naman who spend time with nature, they had better academic performances. And we wanted to highlight that through Project Unplugged. We want interactivity prove a positive impact sa students natin.
So, when you say outdoor activities, what are the activities? Ano nyo, like, mag-beach ba? Meron kayo bonfire? Something like that? You
For
embrace
socialization.
nature. Doon basta sa mga trees, then mag-picnic.
To be
and
one of the
everything.
trees.
Walang gadget. Like, talk lang.
Onsa,
And then,
in
much
one
bet-
way,
I think siguro so much better if mag-camping, mag-picnic, and then, di ba mag-bonfire, pero ang istoryahan is more about the nature. Parang symposium na rin siya, pero in an interactive way, in a way nga, it's a personal approach ba nga, what can you say about this, ganyan.
Or
And then, parang
nag-focus lang mo
Yes,
sa
oo.
tree planting and coastal cleanup with that. Unsa inyong partner pod for the socialization
Oo,
with
I
your
think,
co-students?
We are lucky enough to have to be part of a school, a very big school. In fact, I believe it is one of the biggest schools in the Philippines, ang Agusan National High School in terms of population density. Now with that, also marami din kaming resources sa Agusan National High School, sir. Part of that is the Agusan National High School Forest Park, wherein do namin we do our tree planting, our cleanups dun sa aming annex na forest park namin, which is in Barangay Doongan sa ANHS Annex. So yeah, that is one way of us, a venue for us to implement our activities. Now, we have had dalawang Usbong Kalikasan throughout the years. Ang Usbong Kalikasan, sir, is a program similar to what ma'am said, yung cleanup drives, and resonating with nature, that inviting students to be part of the movement of raising awareness about gadget addiction and as well as environmental awareness, sir. So yeah.
Alright. But for you, Moises, am I right? Moises.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Itong mga tree planting and coastal cleanup,
Can help.
paano to makatabang sa mental well-being sa ating mga kapwa mo kabatanunan?
Okay, sir.
Students.
Okay, so scientifically, scientifically speaking, sir, being able to reconnect with nature does remove stress from you. It is a study from Jimenez. 2021. Oh, Jimenez,
Alright.
2021. Now, with that, sir, established, sir, scientifically, of course, it removes stress. But in the perspective naman sa students, sir, there is just a different feeling when you are the one doing the action that you keep on preaching for. A problem, sir, when it comes to environmental awareness is that people tend to preach a lot about environmental awareness. Oh, of course, guys, yung basura nyo, itapon. But in the end of the day, at the end of the day, they forget what they're supposed to do.
Puro optics
Oh,
lang.
but when we're actually requiring them to do what they are supposed to do, there's this feeling of relief bitaw na ano nga, okay, I am able to do my part. And that let's accept it, sometimes naman these cleanups are maybe just temporary solutions, but the long-term impact that these have is the message that it relays to the students that okay, that experience namin sa coastal cleanup namin, it was super nice, and I'm gonna use it in my daily life, in the simple things that I do. I will use the message of environmental awareness to promote the better good, greater good.
And say to them na stop na magtapon ng plastic sa ocean.
Correct.
Right? Pero I was thinking yung mga outdoor activities nyo, Moises, is more on about nag-camping kayo, and then nag-yoga,
More on
and
socialization
then,
ng
socialization.
imong thing.
And then, para I think para to reconnect with nature, you know?
As what they
yoga.
said, no, to reconnect with nature. oo.
Nga na ba akong na-picture out, or maybe lahi ang akong na-picture
Kaya
out
from
ng
the
outdoor
word
activities?
itself, Project Unplugged, so you don't have to
Do that tree planting and everything. What
Okay.
we did is to reconnect these people, itong mga youth, no, sa nature. Like, you go sa forest and then reconnect with them.
Hiking,
Mga ganon. Ganon ba? Or yung
Actually,
social
sir,
activities?
it is a problem. It is a challenge that we tried to get over with, sir. Specifically, it's the resource constraints, sir. In our school, we follow a strict implementation of the no class disruption na rule.
Per weekend naman.
Oh, weekend, sir, but that also...
Good ba? Weekend naman siya gagawin.
But part
Saturday
of
man
that
siya.
din naman, sir, is the well-being sa students namin. We all, there have been instances, no, the
Safety.
security in Agusan National High School has been very strict after some past instances naman, sir. So, if ever we wanted to, it would be a very hard job, but we are willing to do that if given the chance. Yeah, pero...
Yeah, it's a nice idea if we talk about digital detox challenge. So, it's tingnan
a
natin
perfect example
if
indeed, sir. Yeah.
wala kang cellphone for 2 days and then you have to reconnect with nature. Mag-camping tayo. Ganon. And then 2 days walang gadget, tayo lang. Ang mag-uusap. Di ba? Tingnan natin kung kaya ba ni mo. It's a detox challenge. But, for me, I think mas maganda 1 week. Kaya, sir. Kaya?
Ang Project Unplug ba is supported by sa SSLG lang, kamo lang ang nagabuhat ani or naga-invite mo no og mga students nga kuan?
Si Project Unplug was specifically designed for Agusan National High School kasi as I said, we have resources such as land sa forest park namin sa Barangay Doongan. But not all schools have that. Instead, we want to be a model for other schools. Again, in the strategic perspective, we want to tell the larger population of student leaders that si makakalikasan na core value is not just merely mga coastal cleanup, mga symposium, ganun, but it can be a way of resonating the students back into nature, teaching them all about its value.
Okay.
So how can we, kuan lang ako partner, no? How can we make sure ba nga ang mga students, ang mga co-students ninyo kay ni support sa inyo kay usahay ang mga students wala naman siya nga gusto mo makuha na o may grado makuha na.
Yes,
diba?
exactly.
You receive that kind of comments,
Yes,
diba?
exactly.
So, unsa ang way pod sa atong SSLG nga nagunit sa Project Unplug nga mo
To give them
makakuha
rewards
mo
and
oo.
parang pero I don't think
Pero
kailangan nila ng rewards.
Oh, yes.
No?
Unsa
Kasi
pa
if you want
inyong
to
way pabagid nga aside from the rewards?
Ma-motivate sila.
Nga motivation nila. Kaya especially the addiction in gadgets.
But for
kay
me,
kuan na.
dili na kailangan ng rewards or I think
As
recognition.
a student na lang, no? Nga,
As a student na naman na you have to take, parang, gumawa ka ng sarili mong
Paraan.
part ba, no? To kumbaga, para sa nature. Ano ba? What do you think,
Pero sa
sir?
inyo,
That's real. Ang answer sa question is truly the beauty ng intention namin to tell the students a message about reconnecting back to nature. So, ma'am, to answer your question, we may yung reward system na ganun is just a way of interactiveness. Pero one way talaga, ma'am, to convince these students is to cater our activities to the specific interests ng mga students. So the implementation of that principle, ma'am, is by strategic planning kung unsa ba ang mga trends nga unsa may mga gusto sa mga students karon, unsa may mga bag-o, and through that we are able to empathize with them. Actually, this is we have a 5-step na process of implementing this project.
Okay.
So number 1 is to empathize with the students, to know what they're fond of, ano ba yung gusto nila, what they want the PPAs to be like, what they want Project Unplugged to be like. And second naman is to define these, establish these interests, and be able to then ideate, to give an idea kung ano ba talaga yung Project Unplug, what it's gonna be like, what it's gonna look like. Then is prototype. We're gonna through this in this stage, we may relay some surveys sa mga students namin if they would like to participate in this activity. And prototype naman is ito, part of this are the site visits, kung saan sila mag-plant, saan sila mag-clean up, saan sila mag-do ng kanilang eco fair, sa kanilang eco-friendly arts and crafts. And lastly naman is to test, which is the actual implementation of this project.
Well, Moises, can you tell us more about the mental health and work sustainability shops and what is this all about?
All right, sir. So, this part is where one challenge that we wanted to face is inclusivity. Agusan National High School is home to 10,000 students. Again, it is one of the biggest schools in the Philippines when it comes to population density. Now, we wanted to solve the problem of not being inclusive kasi not all people can go to the different places, 'di ba? Kay not all people can do cleanup drives. Not all of them can do tree planting.
Yes.
We in Agusan National High School, we support and we have SPED programs, sir. So we wanted to cater them as well through these programs sa mga symposiums and as well as the eco-friendly arts and crafts so that they are able to be part of Project Unplugged.
All right.
Despite of their kind, big and small, whatever color, ganun. We want to be inclusive.
Okay. What topics or skills will students learn? How does the eco-friendly arts and crafts program promote both creativity and environmental awareness?
Sir, in Butuan, we have a lot of very talented artists. And in Agusan National High School, walang exception dun, sir. And in this eco-friendly arts and crafts, sir, we want to promote these local artists in a way, since in their craft, in a way where we can also tell a message to the students na we can create art with eco-friendly materials, sir. So, in that way, we are able to teach them the makakalikasan na core value, and at the same time, we are also able to support and promote our local artists.
Kung sinasabi natin eco-fair, can you describe what will be the output?
Okay, so this is the culmination. This is the overall na showcase sa lahat ng mga outputs all throughout Project Unplugged. So, this is some sort of like a recollection of what the message or what the intention of Project Unplugged truly is. So, dito magkaroon ng mga output showcases, mga art showcases, and recollections naman to what Project Unplugged truly is and what the message it's trying to relay.
Right. Okay.
So, di ba, we're talking about inclusivity as what you said earlier. How can we make sure that every students from ANHS kay makapahimulos sila? Sa English makapahimulos partner. They can have something from that project. No, they can get something from that project.
Yes, ma'am. Again, we cater these to the different populations in Agusan National High Schools in all programs, in all strands, in all sections, and in all population types. We want to be inclusive po, ma'am, in a way where, again, we design these activities that everyone is able to join them. If not all, we can create an alternative activity para sa kanila. That is the beauty of Project Unplugged. That every student is able to disconnect and be able to reconnect to nature.
Di ba, kanina sabi ko, it's a challenging part sa inyo as organizers on how can we convince them,
students
to reduce their screen time. How do you make those activities to be more engaging and appealing for them? How can we convince them, hey, join us and be part of it, but for one condition, you have to reduce your screen time, or maybe you have to stop using your gadget.
Phone.
How
Yes,
can we do that? How can we make our activities more engaging and appealing?
The answer to that question lies on the sa stages namin ng preparation, sir. In the sa pag-empathize namin, sir.
You have tests, you have this kind of how was the result?
Sir, this is yung Project Unplugged kasi, sir, is a proposal. It's a proposal. Oo.
So wala pa siya.
It's not yet
operational, hindi pa siya na-test.
So yes, pero to answer your question, sir, and how we can truly ensure that maengganyo talaga yung students is, again, to empathize kung unsa gyud ang ilang gusto, unsa ang trends nga naakaron sa Agusan National High School, and we need to be strategic when it comes to picking these and ideate and creating an idea, an image from all the trends that we have empathized with, sir.
To gain bagadas kanang part pod sa uban students, unsa ang inyong way, like surveys na may surveys nga gibuhat or interviews, or unsa ang way nag-visit ba mo sa every classrooms and give what is Project Unplugged, and then you get the ideas from them? Unsa ang inyong way pod?
In the current administration po, ma'am, we have an ad hoc committee. So sa ad hoc committees, these are committees that are designed for a specific purpose po, ma'am. Now, in this, we have the coordinating council. Oh, we're being technical na, sorry. Pero in the coordinating council, these consist of the different organizations na nasa Agusan National High School, and from what I believe, we have more than 20 organizations. So, mayroon kaming nakakover na a set percentage talaga ng Agusan National High School. Now, being a school with 10,000 students, we cannot expect na all of them talaga. But we want the majority. We want the majority to be targeted. So, these organizations, they are kibalimura, sila among amplifiers ani ka message. So through them, we can tap them, we tap namo sila nga, hey, please lend this information to the students, to your organization, please join kasi. In that way, we are able to get the majority sa population ng Agusan National High School.
But Moises, how do we ensure itong Project Unplugged to be inclusive and accessible to all students, including those with different needs, especially kung financially, kung mayroong mga persons with disability,
the PWDs,
yung mga ganun, mga
or
persons with impairment.
health reasons ng mga students.
How can we do that?
Yan yung kagandahan ng various activities sa Project Unplugged, sir. Not, again, as I said, sir, not everyone is able to go to different places. So, meron kaming venue sa kanila to be part of Project Unplugged either way, through the eco-friendly arts and crafts and the eco-fair, to be part of the eco-fair and the seminars and symposiums na nakaprepare para sa kanila. So, yes, we are able to be inclusive dahil may variety yung activities namin, from physical to mental and emotional.
Alright. And spiritual, I think.
Spiritual.
Organizing outdoor activities, Moises, can be costly, right? And it's very expensive and resource intensive. So what partnerships or supports do you have to secure this project sustainable? Do you have partners, mga private companies to help you with this?
Sir, we are very lucky to have a principal na si Sir Elmer M. Catalunya. He is a very supportive po na principal, and we never struggled with our funds po sa ANHS na SSLG because of his support, and including the Student Parent Teachers Association po sa Agusan National High School led by Sir Marlon J. Awitan, and we're really thankful for these supportive individuals po, sir. And pero sir, in the LGU perspective po naman, sir, we have different agencies naman po sa Butuan City that are supportive sa mga ganito. Let's say, for example, sa DENR, in the past na mga tree planting na activities namin, sir, we have partnered with the Department of Environment and Natural Resources in getting resources para sa aming activities. I believe that they gave us the mangrove seedlings para sa aming tree planting activities.
So again, we just try to clear this na this project is not yet implemented. If ever ma-implement ni siya, Moises, what changes do you hope to see in students who participate itong Project Unplugged?
The main change lang sa message sa students, sir. I really want the students to get the message. One problem talaga, one issue talaga, or one challenge that these
what behavior ang gusto nimo ma-change sa ila if ever they will participate with Project Unplugged? What change sa ilang behavior ang gusto nimo makita with them?
Sir, if they are fully able to inculcate the message of Project Unplugged, sir, is through our advocacy, sir. We are able to give them a message kung saan yung gadget, sir, is not something that their life should be hooked with. That it is an optional, it is just a convenient device para sa kanilang needs, but not something that that should be part of their lives, sir. And through that, we also want to teach them a lesson about environmental awareness, sir. We want them to appreciate nature more, appreciate the greens that we have in our city, in our school, the viridescent fields na very abundant sa Butuan City, because not every city has this, and we need to appreciate this more.
And I think not only to appreciate but also to think of yung mga effects ng kalikasan, no? Like itong what
The
we're
future
experiencing right
holds,
now. So that's why they have to be aware of those things. Are there plans to expand these initiatives to other schools or to a larger community?
That would be a great step up, sir, for this project. See, Project Unplug, again, sir, the largest scope that this can have as of now, sir, is being a model for other schools, a model project to teach them all about, again, sir, the true essence of the makakalikasan na core value. But if given the chance to be able to partner with these schools, if ever given the chance to collaborate with other schools, we would like to create the same image and create and develop a greater message to the students, sir. All throughout Butuan City.
But I know that the challenging part sa ilaha partner is yung funding, no? Because wala naman tayong budget. No? But how can the public and the private sectors, including parents, no, and the local mga government, I think mga environmental organization support the Project Unplug? How can they support Project Unplug? If they're interested, like the parents,
or open ba
the
ang
local
ang project
organizations,
to have those
private sectors who wants to support the project.
Okay, sir.
This is your chance to promote Unplug.
All right. Sir, see, Project Unplug was I would like to first emphasize, sir. See, Project Unplug was an entry to the contest that the DepEd Caraga, Department of Education, has launched and organized all throughout the divisions of Caraga. And entry namin to spread the message, sir. And one way that possible sponsors can contribute to this advocacy, sir, is it can be in monetary, manpower, especially manpower po, but overall support po sa mga advocacies such as these. A movement starts with small steps, sir, and through these we want to prove that if we are able to support projects like these, we can expect other large-scale advocacies to happen, and through that, sir, we can consider that Project Unplugged is a simple step towards environmental awareness and a future where gadget addiction is not a problem to be solved.
All right. Okay. Any final message for our listeners, Moises, especially for those young people, about balancing technology use and mental well-being?
All right. So, to all students out there, na English na. All right. To all students out there, I want you all to recognize and inculcate the true message of Project Unplug. That you should be able to optionally disconnect from your gadgets, optionally disconnect from the negativity brought by internet addiction, and be able to resonate with nature. So, patuloy ang kaunlaran ng ating kabataan.
Patuloy ang kaunlaran ng ating kabataan.
Call to
Correct.
action. Yeah. Thank you so much,
Sir.
Thank you so much, Moises.
Thank you so much for the
your time.
opportunity,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you so much.
And I hope na
Ang project.
the project kana
Will be
ma-implementan, will be
successful.
successful.
Yes.
When po siya it's an entry, yeah. You said it's an entry.
Pero we are planning to include, as mandated, sir, sa contest, you know, that once this project is approved, sir, we can include that sa aming GPAW or the General Plan of Action namin for next year.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Moises, for your time.
Thank you so much, sir, for the
Alright.
opportunity.
Thank you.
Kaya kung wala si Moises, di mo maka-English ni. Pero thank you so much, no? That is a very important message, no, from a young student, no?
Yes,
Si Moises nga ganun ka-wide ang iyang pag-iisip.
Nagtatagalog ka na naman.
Yeah. I'm just balancing
Pero
English
it's good to know
and,
that there are still mga students nga
meron
nga
silang
na ang ilang hunahuna na to help the environment. And also in connection pod siya sa and also direlate pod. And also older project is connected no sa vision o mission sa atong DepEd.
Yes.
Para sa mga students.
And I think, partner, yan ang mahirap kasi especially now if you try to balance technology use and mental well-being, it's very difficult. You know why?
Why?
Mahirap. Kasi
Why?
even kita, di ba, pag mabiyaan na get yung cellphone, nakaabot na sa office, but we need to go home to get our phone. Because dili ka maka-survive without the phone because all our communications, bank transaction,
All the transactions.
nasa
Swipe lang.
cellphone lahat ang ating transactions. Kumbaga, ang buhay ng tao ay nasa cellphone.
I think ang digital detox pod no, it is dili lang siya para sa mga students but also
For all of us. For all of
no
us.
nga kung ikaw kanang especially lagi no kanang Saturday
Addict ka na talaga
especially
sa
pod sa imong work kay naay di mo ta maka-work di ba kay namtay laptop gatong gamit cellphones mag-work so dapat pod dagit tay digital detox nga mahitabo sa ato kay.
And then ito pong cellphone addiction, partner, ito po sa mga contributing factors kaya nagkaubos ang ato ang attention span. Or, don't you know nga, ang attention span sa tao karon is 8.25 seconds na lang. Compare nimo sa goldfish nga 9 seconds. Ang tao
Same na lang ta sa goldfish.
Yes, goldfish. So just imagine that na kung ganun yung attention span nato, daghay mga factors. One of these, gadgets, distractions sa social media, kani ato ang kanibang kay magtrabaho ta sa office kanang mahilig ta og kanang multitasking. That's why kung kausapin ka unsa? Di ba? Kasi loading na. And then isa din to kasi ang mga tao po because of gadget kulang sa tulog. Kulang sa tulog. Di sila makatulog because tapad sa ila ang cellphone. Pero buti na ila rin ni Boy. I think kasi ila rin ni Boy. Si ma'am, pag matulog na sila, bawal ang cellphone sa kwarto.
Ala, uy, nice na siya nga
policy.
Nga nice na siya nga policy.
I don't know if ginasunod pa ba
basig
gyapon na nila.
Nating nga atong mga viewers kinsa po si Rini Boy nga guest isa sa technical team sa likod sa among camera.
I think it's also a nice practice po na pag musulod sa kwarto, ibilin ang cellphone, ang gadget sa gawas. Walay cellphone sa sulod. Para makatulog jud ka. Walay reason for you para
mag-scroll
mo cellphone kayo mo magani maka tintal pag nasa imong tapad ng cellphone mag-scroll na po rin ka and then wag na po mag-message madugay na sad nga pag mo tala ka Facebook partner o YouTube madugay na po ka because of the content mapilit ka mo hook up ka wala ka nang kamalay alas 3 sa kadlawon and then wala na din siya tulog.
Wala na kay tulog kasi mata pa kapag ka alas 6 kay mag-work ka or mo agto sa eskwelahan.
Yung isa pa partner, mapektuhan po yung mental well-being anang sa gadget. Sabi na pag broken-hearted ka nga, lahi ba yung algorithm sa Facebook?
Kay makabalon sa imo gibate.
Na kanang halos po na gubon gid ay kang kuan po yung emotion, no?
Yang i-feed ang
imong emotions. Na anang bang ibis kay sad ka ipasad pag kinyag maayo. That is ang kapangit sa social media. Anyways, mga kabutuan una kita magbulag-bulag, ibilin ko kaninyo sa kapanutihon nga tun-i pag-ayo ang buot mong buhaton og bisan unsay imong himuon mulampos gayod. Baliko nako. Tun-i pag-ayo ang buot mong buhaton og bisan unsay imong himuon mulampos gayod. Partner unsay meaning?
Tun-i pag-ayo ang imong
buhaton og bisan unsay imong himuon mulampos gayod. Technically speaking.
Technically speaking. Mura po siya kung mobalik ta pag-eskwela partner biskan sa pagtrabaho nato partner. Dili makapasar sa imong exam kung di ka magtuon.
Correct. Dili mo ka mo graduate ug di mo ka magtuon.
Kuwa ka nagtuon. Di ba in connection to that no nga thought kay kailangan pod paningkamutan nato atong mga gibuhat. Paningkamutan nato.
Paningkamutan, okay?
Yes, paningkamutan nato ang atong mga gibuhat or kanang we will make sure nga ang itawag ni kay ingon pa sila nga usa pa ni siya nga kuan partner story nga naghulat si Juan naghulat ra siya nga mutagak
ang katong mansanas.
Ang mansanas. Instead nga dapat trabahoon niya. Igo na lang siya musaka sa tree kuhaon niya.
Para makaon siya.
Dili ing ana kay makuha nato ang mag-gain nato no ang
Kalampusan.
ang kalampusan
Kung kita
nagtrabaho or natay
O,
gibuhat
maningkamot.
naningkamot ta.
Very good, no? Well said. Technically speaking, correct. Very good, Rachel.
Correct.
9.0.
Correct. 9.0.
9,000.
Aka.
Ito. Tama ka, Ate Gracial, no?
Correct.
Kasi ang kahulugan ato ang gisulti kay nga panultiyon, mao to ang kung imong tun-an og maayong pagkat-on nga butang, no? Kung gusto nimong buhaton bisan unsa pa kini, no? Pag-eskwela ba kini or sa imong trabaho, kung gusto nimo matun-an ang pagpanday, pag-drive og sakyanan, kung tun-an gyud mo maayo na siya partner, aduna kay dakong kahigayunan nga magmalampuson. Magamay man o madako nga imong gibuhat partner. For example, no, gusto ka makat-on unsaon pag-drive og sakyanan naning pagtungod sa imong paningkamot, at the end of the day, mahimo ka malampuson nga makantiyo ka og drive og
Correct.
sakyanan. Nagpasabot kini partner nga ang dedikasyon maayong pagkat-on o paningkamot mao'y susi sa atong kalampusan.
Correct.
Mo na gina siya ang Yahweh nga atong hawiran partner. Aron ta mo lampos sa atong kinabuhi. Di ta magmarites, dili ta manghilabot sa isig ka tawo kay wa man ay dili na siya makatabang sa ato or mulambo ta. Kun dili atong tan-awon atong kagalingon kung saan ato nga mulambo ta sa ato ang own capacity. Isa diha dapat na kay dedication, naa kay maayong pagkat-on og paningkamot. Dili ta mang ito gana partner kanang dapat kanang kabuok ka nga hunahunahon na nimo unsay maangay para sa imo ikaw maayo. Alright? Yata daghan mo istorya, no? Kay basta daghan pa tayo mga istorya. Sa ito po ang puwersa sa Butuan City Public Information Office. Ako si Rich Mondinayon.
O ako si Gracial Gorgoya, mag-uban na usap kita sa laing edisyon sa Butuanon Aksyon Radio sunod Biyernes.
Palihog sa pag-like sa itong official Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube account, o X. O subscribe sa itong YouTube channel sa Kitibawang Pwersa sa City Executive Management Department, Public Information Division sa pagpangunan ni Attorney Ayan Sabado o sa among Division Head kasi Ma'am Michiko Maquinano de Jesus. Daghang salamat sa iyong suporta o dalay ko ng Diyos. Happy weekend sa inyong tanan o advance happy holiday karong Martes. Bye-bye!